waiting on a t-shirt from them. Let me make sure this music's done too. Hold on. I forgot about it actually. We can turn it down low. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, the music's gone. I turned it down low, so we got some background music now.
Pretty cool.
But you can't hear it. Alright. Where is everybody tonight? It's 8 o'clock. We
cut it down an hour.
yeah, we're trying to get some people on here.
Hey, they're probably in
Pikeville, what's going on in Pikeville? Oh yeah, that crazy march. That's right. That's crazy. So we got K&D Designs, which I'm still not wearing a shirt, and you're still not wearing a shirt, so I don't know what's up with that, Dustin Allen. What's up with that? He's supposed to be a sponsor. We ain't got no t-shirts. I ain't wearing a t-shirt. Are you wearing a t-shirt?
Not that I'm aware of. I'm wearing a Magoffin shirt that I bought for myself.
You're wearing a Magoffin shirt, but you ain't wearing no K&D t-shirt.
Nope.
Oh. So we got K&D, and I've been working with the Art Bar, and we're going to start announcing them. So if you ain't seen it yet, there's a great shop in Magoffin County called the Art Bar, and you go down there and you learn how to do some art and stuff. It's really cool. And I went to school with her back in the day. You know, we're old now, but back in the day, she owns her own art studio now. And Amy actually won something there, so you can actually win free art things. She hasn't went yet, but we're working on a little something to kind of promote each other back and forth. So that'd be good with Kentucky Nerd and, of course, J&J Sports Show. So, yeah.
I'd like to learn how to do a little pottery or something.
Pottery? Little pottery. What would you make if you had a pottery? And if everybody's saying I'm still without my soundboard, my lonely, my mic's here, but what's the point of having it up if it's blown up? So I don't have my cool mic. I'm using my headset mic. It sucks compared to. Can you hear me pretty good?
I can hear you real good. Yeah. Okay,
so I mean it works. It's just condenser mics pick up a little bit better altogether. So what can you do?
I hear you loud and
but
clear.
It blew up. Don't have no condenser mic right now. Let's see. We got another sponsor, don't we? Let's see. K&D. And well, if you want to buy paparazzi, your sister and my wife's selling it, which is Leanne's Southern Nest. So
yep.
There's our sponsors for now. So what's going on? What's been going on with this Magoffin County baseball?
Man, they're still rolling. I mean, they're still playing really good. I think they're playing tonight. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
I think they went to Russell tonight, and they beat Sheldon Clark back to back last week, maybe. Beat Sheldon Clark 5-0 at home and 13-2 at Sheldon Clark. So pretty impressive.
Man, I can't believe in how good they're doing. They're shutting people. We never did shut anybody out. We got shut out, if anything. I don't know what the deal is there. We got shut out.
You know, we're just playing like a team. You know, our coaches are.
It's that coaching. We got good coaches now. I ain't taking nothing away from my coach when I was a coach, but we didn't win nothing.
We've got great coaches in all sports here in Magoffin. You know, Coach Combs in football, Coach Miller in basketball, Coach Russell in boys basketball, Coach Green in girls basketball.
Yeah.
Tony Skaggs is the softball head coach here. So.
Oh, nice.
So. And then we got Tanya Ward does track and field.
What is our video's doing something strange? It's saying Skype. What are you doing, video? Of course. I love technical difficulties. Sometimes I just want to give up computer stuff and just go live on a farm, an Amish farm. That's what I want to do. Just live on a farm. Oh, man. Nothing ever works right. Telling you what. Just give me a second. We'll be back. We're still live. They can hear us, so you can keep talking.
But yeah, I mean, we got some great coaches here in all sports here in Magoffin County, and they all care about the kids. That's the main thing. Um, you know, we want them to enjoy the sport. We want to win, but we also want to turn these student athletes into, you know, great men and women. And we want to help them grow into uh, great men and women, for when they go out and into the world. We want them to be proud to be from Magoffin, especially like I am. I love this county. I love our coaches. I love every coach that I'm able to be around, which, as you know, I'm pretty much around every sport in Magoffin County.
Yeah, you the McGough County sport guru for sure.
I'm
All right, I got
glad that the coaches.
I got it kind of fixed. We'll just roll with it. But we're videoed again. Best I can do right now.
Coaches here allow me in the locker room, and I get to hear all the great speeches, and it's just awesome. And I get to see the parents and the fans get to see the yelling and the griping at the kids, but they don't see what we see, what I'm able to see behind the scenes. In the locker room, coaches loving on the kids and making them laugh and making them have a good time.
Yeah, that was a big thing for me in high school and high school baseball for sure. Just the fun went out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. The fun was just sucked out of baseball for me. Like you have the county baseball, then you had high school baseball, and it was completely like county baseball was like one of the funnest sports I ever played.
That's what.
But it was like high school baseball got took so serious, and I don't know. It just it sucked the fun right out of it. They're always trying to play the best players, and then they don't want to play. And I don't know. It never was as fun as county for sure.
Well, I mean, now we're still playing great athletes, and we're still playing great players, but we're having fun while winning. I think
maybe the fun was sucked out because we just sucked. So maybe that was just it. I don't know.
You guys got tired of looking up at the scoreboard.
Man, I got tired. Look, this is what happened whenever we played baseball. We had to run foul poles, two foul poles for each point they had. Then we'd play Johnson Central, and they'd end up beating us by 20 points. So we'd just run 40 foul poles. That's what happened when I was playing baseball.
But I tell you, nowadays it's not really the coaches that take the fun out of the sport for the kids. It's the referees and the umpires. They want to have relationships with the coaches instead of giving the kids a fair game during a ball game. They want to have relationships with with the other coaches, any coach. But
yeah,
that's life. It happens.
Ask everybody where they're at tonight. Tell them to share. Everybody share right now. We're going to try to just do a 30-minute quick show. We're going to try to cut this to 30 minutes. We're going to try. Sometimes we get rambling, and it's just good to keep going. So, anyway.
But, yeah, share this, guys. Make sure you guys share this, like this, and get it out for me. Me and John, we appreciate it, and we want to keep this thing rolling. But, we can't keep this thing rolling without you guys.
My wife says you all have been live 30 minutes. That's because I had a live stream going before I put on our show. I figured out how to do that. So
my Skype says we've been live 13 minutes and 46 seconds. So.
Yeah. So right now we've only been live. I had the live video stream. I was streaming before we went live.
Right.
Yeah. Your audio's coming in weird too, by the way.
Oh,
we got somebody watching from Odessa, Texas. What's up? That's cool.
Thank you for watching. Thank you.
That's awesome. What is Magoffin County doing right in baseball right now?
The coaches are really upbeat to the kids, and the kids are responding to it. I mean, when you've got positive coaches and no negativity allowed around them, you're going to get positive results in every situation. The kids know that these coaches want to win, but they also know that they want the kids to have fun and love the sport. And that's what's happening. You're seeing coaches really when a lot of people take yelling in the wrong way. If I'm yelling, if you really listen, it's positive things. You can yell positive things and get a positive outcome. And that's what our coaches do. We
yell. You fix your internet. You keep lagging out.
Man, my internet is horrible.
Did you ever call them? Did you ever call Foothills? Foothills, a great company. I'm not even gonna get started on that company. That's in the technology podcast, not in the sports podcast. So anyway, we got Hamidou Diallo. He's putting his name in the draft. What do you think about that?
Stupidest thing he's ever done. He ain't played one day of college basketball. What he done in high school is definitely not what he's gonna do.
So, are we on the same page that if he leaves and he hires an agent, how are you going to consider him a Kentucky Wildcat?
No, not even close.
I'm not either. Like, he doesn't feel like a Wildcat. I don't care if he practiced with them every day all night long. It doesn't matter to me. He did not play 1 second. Brad Calipari played more than him, and I'd vote for Brad Calipari leaving more than I would him.
Exactly. My issue is that the NBA just has nothing to go on. You cannot go on what the kid done in high school. He is not playing high school kids anymore. He's playing men.
He did get invited to the combine, so he's going to end up going, and they're going to be impressed, and he's going to have them dollar bills. They're going to have them dollar bills flashing in front of his eyeballs, and he's going to love every second of it. And
that's the problem with the NBA nowadays.
Honestly, they just need to bring back, just if you're good enough to go out of high school, just go out of high school. But it ruins some kids' lives, though. So,
They need to make sure you got to go to at least 2 years of college. Can't you get like a certain degree with just 2 years of college?
Yeah, you can get associates usually.
That's what I'm saying. At least go get you a small degree.
Some of these kids do come back, though. Some of these kids do come back after they've been in the NBA and go, but what's the point?
If you're making millions, I ain't coming back.
I wouldn't want to go to school. I mean, if it was me, if I was Hamidou Diallo and I was going to college and I went half a semester, then I had a bunch of $1 million flash in front of my eyes, of course I'm going to take it. I don't care if I do piss off Kentucky. Who cares?
The thing about it is,
but as a Kentucky fan, it really bugs me that we would let it happen. So, if it was, I don't blame him if I was in his shoes, I'd do the same thing. I wouldn't care. I mean, who cares after you get $1 million? I'm never going to see $1 million in my lifetime. So,
but he's a kid. You're exactly right. Money talks to kids. They don't see, what's going to happen after I play 10 or 12 years or maybe 15 years in the NBA and I get injured, or I play 2 years and get injured and can't play no more. Are they still going to pay me? If I'm out.
I'm starting to think the Wednesdays at 8 is a lot better time because we have nobody live right now. Which says we have zero live. This hurts my feelings. It hurts Jonathan's feelings right now, people. I can't believe this is happening.
Watch this though. Watch. When we get off here in about 30 minutes and go back in about an hour and look, we'll have over 200 viewers.
That's awesome. I'm glad people tune back in later and watch. So we'll just keep going. So we got Hamidou Diallo. He shouldn't leave. I mean, come on now. The longest time I always kind of thought he was going to test the waters, sort of. But
I didn't think
now it's kind of here, and I'm just like, oh man, he's so gone. And he got projected 1 notch lower than Bam, and Bam signed an agent. So what's that to you? That's what.
Has this guy signed an agent yet?
No, Hamidou hasn't signed an agent yet. If he did, he couldn't come back. So
he can come back.
He can come back after the combine, which he did get invited to today. He can come back. He does, as long as he doesn't sign an agent, and before May 24th, he has to take his name out before May 24th. But he did get invited to the combine, which is people want to see him. So that's kind of scary on our part, losing him.
Right. But I mean, okay, question. Do you think we're going to get the big guy now that Bam is gone?
Or you think we're going to get Bamba?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was reading today the crystal ball, whatever hoodoo says he's still going to Texas. So who knows? I really don't care about the whole recruiting process. If they're coming, they're coming. If they're not, they're not. I usually don't start really following them until they're wearing a Kentucky Wildcat uniform.
Right.
We lost that Marquise Bolden, and look what he's doing right now. So screw him and Duke.
Because you never know, where they're going until they're wearing your jersey. I agree.
I mean, that's true. I mean, it's whatever. If they're going to be a Wildcat, come on over. We'll have you. If not, then
whatever.
See you bye. Go sit on the bench at Duke.
Michael,
Go
have you
ahead.
watched any of the NBA playoffs yet?
I haven't. I've watched a little bit. Let's see. I was actually looking that up. We got Golden State. They won their series. We got the Houston Rockets beat Oklahoma. So they're against the Spurs, which beat Memphis and good old Karl Anthony Towns team. That'll be a good matchup, Houston and
is Cleveland still in
the Spurs. Oh yeah, LeBron James is in it. They beat the Indiana Pacers in 4. So there's actually a Game 7 going on. Los Angeles Clippers and Utah Jazz. Huh.
I want to see.
I figured the Clippers would be the better team, but who knows?
I want to see Curry and LeBron go back at it again.
Yeah. And we got Boston and John Wall's team, Washington. The Bulls. The Bulls was beating Boston, and Rondo got hurt. Yeah, he got hurt, and then they just lost the series after that. It was kind of ridiculous. I don't know what happened there. So, I mean, they got hurt. It sucks. I was hoping Rondo would keep playing. I like Rondo. I even liked him in college. A lot of people didn't like Rondo in college. I'm not sure why. I guess because it was one of Tubby Smith's kids, I guess. Which brings me to another question. Are you tired of the one and done with Calipari? I have been reading the forums almost religiously, and that's all they talk about. People are so mad that it's been abused here, that we're not a NBA factory, blah, blah, blah. What do you think?
I'm tired of the one and done, period. Point blank, for anybody. That does not give a student athlete time to grow and get better. College is to help you get better. College basketball is to help you get better and prepare for the NBA. You cannot prepare in 1 year. I'm sorry. You just can't do it. So I don't like the rule, period. They need to change it to 2 years at least and make the college players play 2 years, and then they can go. Then they can feel free to make billions.
Yeah.
All I care.
Mega bucks. More than we'll ever see in good old Magoffin County or Kentucky, period, really. So, yeah.
Probably Kentucky, period, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not ever going to get mega bucks thrown my way anytime soon, I don't think.
Not unless we win the lottery.
Yeah. So, did Bam leave too early?
Yes, absolutely. He played horrible in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, I was really wanting him back. I would rather had him back than Bamba, I think. Even though Bamba is probably a superstar, but usually them guys don't really shine until they get to the NBA, so it's kind of hard to tell. Like he's going to go straight to the NBA first. I mean, he won and done, of course. He's gone. I think Bam should come back and really give us another year. We have no leader this year. That's what scares me the most. We have no leader this year. We got Winion Gabriel, and he scored 4 points a game. That's his average, 4 points. That's the leading scorer coming back to Kentucky is Winion Gabriel with 4 points per game.
That's bad. That's horrible.
We lost almost 90 points or something of people. 90. We even lost Isaac Humphreys. Big Australian.
That was the stupidest thing I believe I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
That kid, he scored 8. Now the one game in the NCAA tournament, he really helped us win. I can't remember who we was playing, but he scored like 13, 14 points and had like 9 or 10 rebounds. So that game he impressed me, but I mean he didn't do much during the regular season.
Man, I don't know.
Do you remember him getting thrown out
Yeah, throwing the ball.
And he
yeah. Yeah, that was funny. I liked him for that though. I thought that was kind of cool. Big Australian getting mad, and I mean he's just into it. He wasn't like doing it to taunt anybody. I don't think he was just kind of. I'm gonna miss the big guy. He done good. I thought that last game, but we didn't win. So
yeah,
he's gonna go to Australia and play. I don't. He's not ready for NBA.
I think.
I think he could have been.
I think he could have been ready too, but I think the Big Blue Nation has finally let up on that referee that was so horrible.
John Higgins. Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say he'll be afraid to ref again.
I don't think he wants to ref Big Blue Nation again.
Oh man. So we got the NFL draft going on. I'm not. I love football, but I'm not really into the teams. I don't have a favorite NFL team. Does that make sense? I used to be a big St. Louis Rams fan back in 2001. I used to know everybody's player's name, all that stuff. Then Marshall Faulk and Kurt Warner and Terry Holt. I used to know the whole team. Man, I used to play Madden like it was going out of style, and I just haven't been into it lately since the Patriots are just like dominating every year. So it's like you got the Patriots. If you're on there, you're going to win the championship right now. Hopefully, Tom Brady retire here in a few years and we can get back to real football. That people deflecting it.
If I if I watch NFL, I always watch Cincinnati, the closest team to us.
Bengals. I did read somewhere that everybody's mad. That's a super Bengals fan that they picked the worst pick in history. So they got that going for. I don't know. I haven't watched any of the NFL drafts. So I don't even know who starts anymore. The only thing I hear about is Tom Brady and his Patriots and Deflategate. So.
And I know Boom Williams. I don't think he has been drafted just yet.
Yeah, I'd like to know where Tote and Boom Williams is going.
Yeah, that's what I want to figure out. I haven't seen anything yet.
So haven't either. I hope they get drafted. That'd be great to see them guys go somewhere.
But the problem with Boom is he could have come back for one more year and maybe got a better draft stock. But now that he went, regardless if he gets drafted or not, if he don't get drafted, his football career is over. So
ESPN's laying off 100. What, they lay off 100 people or something crazy.
Yeah.
The J&J Sports Show is rising up now. We're going to be the only sports show in existence. It's going to be on Facebook. So there you go, folks. There you go. We're your only news now. What do you think about that?
You gotta make sure that y'all share this so we can keep the.
Where else you going to talk about sports now? It's going to be Facebook Live with J&J. That's what I'm saying. They're firing everybody on ESPN.
We need to go apply. Tell them we'll work for
free. This is free entertainment. You got to pay for ESPN apparently. So there you go.
Yeah.
We're free. Yeah. Now we can get the same news they get. We're just free and on Facebook where everybody likes to be on Facebook. If you're on Facebook these days, where are you? I don't communicate with nobody unless it's Facebook.
Exactly.
I got rid of Facebook for the longest time, and I was like, I have no idea what's going on in the world. I was disappeared for like 5 years. Everybody thought.
Nowadays, it's Facebook or texting.
Yep. You don't. It's so weird. You used to call people on the phone, and you had to ask for say if I was calling my wife back in the day, I'd have her brother or her mom probably would have picked up and I'd be like, "Hey, is Amy there?" Now you just call them straight now. Like you ain't got to deal with no dads picking up the phone. You got to deal with no brothers picking up the phone, sisters sharing the phone or anything. It's all Facebook and texting.
Back when I was in school, that happened a whole lot.
Yep. Back in the day, we're old. I'm old anyway. I'm 30, so.
I'm 22. I'm close.
You're getting up there too. It don't take long after you hit the 20 mark. It goes by.
I was 18 yesterday.
Yeah. So we got the NFL draft. It's going on probably today. It goes on for a while, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I've never watched it all the way through. I watched a little bit of it. I was like, I have no idea who these guys are. And I really don't care. So NFL just isn't as interesting to me as college football. I'm way more into college football now. Back in the day, back in the day, I loved NFL. Like, NFL was awesome. And I don't know. It's like something's happened, and
Other sports mean something now.
I don't know. It's like, whatever, NFL, who cares? You suck. We would rather watch Kentucky kick field goals against Louisville Cardinals against their Heisman Trophy winner.
Oh, I love that.
We got that. Yeah, that was one of the best moments in UK football history, for sure.
Absolutely.
So I'll talk about a little bit of UFC here. We have Daniel Cormier. He did beat Anthony Johnson, which did retire. Did we talk about this last time? I can't remember.
I thought we did, but we
might have. But he retired, and he got away with a little towel trickery. It's pretty well known. And I was listening to everybody recommended I listen to Chael Sonnen. He does have a podcast, Chael Sonnen does. So I started listening to it, and he actually goes into detail about these people that cheat on the scale. Like, there's ways to cheat on the scale, and he was telling this one that somebody had a fishing line tied around his finger, and he was the first in line, and he was naked, so nobody could see it. It was so fine a fishing line, and he had it tied to his locker. And this guy goes to the scale, and he like moves his hand a certain way and gets his weight right, and all of a sudden he steps off and he breaks it loose. And that's the only way they knew he cheated, is because they heard the line break. They couldn't see it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was awesome. Jason says DC ain't nothing but a punk and douche. Oh man, I can't wait till he body slams John Jones again. I just tell you what, he's a cheater though. He did cheat. I'm not denying that, but he's gonna lay on top of old John Jones and break his bones. I like DC. He's just a family guy. He's pudgy. He's got the dad bod going on, and he does not care. It's awesome. Oh, I like big guys. I guess I'm a big guy. Yeah, that's the one thing I was going to talk about was John Jones' ring rust. Think it affect him at all. If he ain't been in a fight, he ain't been in a fight in some years. So, and DC says he's not going to let him take a warm-up match, get back into it. So that might be interesting. DC has the ego south of Texas, and he has no one that. He has no reason to have that ego. Hey, he's the champion, so he's doing something right, and he won the Olympic gold medal. So there's that. I ain't saying he's the best. He's not the best stand-up fighter. He can take a punch, though, because that first fight, Anthony Johnson rocked him, and it hurt him, but he didn't knock him out. I gave him that. But I don't know what happened to Rumble Johnson. I like Anthony Rumble Johnson. He just gave up his back and got choked out. I don't know. Well, anyway, he retired, and it's speculation that he's probably going to play football. So there's that. Yeah, I agree with that. He needs to beat John Jones, Jason. He needs to beat John Jones, and he will be the official champ. And I think that motivates him really. That he knows deep down he is not the true champ. So we'll see. I ain't gonna deny John Jones. He's a great fighter. Like them top three right there, as Chael Sonnen and everybody else says. I mean, it's them three right there. It could be anybody in those three could have been champion. Even Alexander Gustafsson, I think, needs to be brought up, but he get beat by everybody too. But he's good too, in light heavyweight. So let's go on to LeBron James. Why won't this human specimen do the dunk contest? It drives me insane. I was looking this up the other day. Why does this man not do the dunk contest? That's what's wrong with the dunk contest these days. They don't have the superstars in it.
Because he doesn't have to. I mean, he's going.
Why doesn't he have to? He's supposed to live up to Michael Jordan and them, right? He's supposed to live up to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan won the dunk contest like twice, right? And gold medals. LeBron James has all that. He's probably not going to win as many championships. I don't know. We'll see. Why is this human not doing the dunk contest? He's almost too old to do it. He doesn't dunk it like he used to, especially when he was 20 in the NBA.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. I don't get it. But, some of those guys just do what they have to do to make the money, and that's it.
Guys, I'm sorry that we don't have a call-in line. We wasn't getting many calls anyway on here for some reason. I don't know, but that'll be back whenever my soundboard, this guy right here, this soundboard, it is toast. It literally started smoking whenever I was doing the podcast. So, I mean, I could take a call and put it on speaker like we did there, but it's annoying and the quality sucks. So there's that. We actually got some viewers now, so I'd hate to cut it off for 30 minutes. What do you think? Keep going for a minute. We actually got some live viewers right now, so let's keep going.
All right, we'll keep it rolling.
So we got Magoffin County Baseball knocking it out of the park. What's their record right now? Can you look that up, or you want me to look it up?
Their record is 10-3 as of right now.
10-3, and we did beat Johnson Central. So suck on that, JC. That's all I'm saying. I ain't no Johnson Central fan. I ain't never going to be. So I ain't dissing you kids, but yous can suck it.
We beat them 9-4, and they beat us we beat them 9-5 at home, and they beat us 9-4 at their place.
Yeah.
And that typically happens. We typically split with them in about every sport that we play in. They typically beat us there.
Bentley, he started youth soccer, and he was supposed to have a game today, and he didn't, so they ended up just having practice. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Why doesn't Magoffin County play soccer? It's actually really fun. I played soccer the other day. I've been getting up every morning, 6 o'clock, and trying to get me about almost 3 miles of jogging in every morning, trying to cut some weight. But man, I played soccer Monday, and I was wore out. We played these little girls. We played the girls' team. The faculty did. I work at a school, so I ain't gonna say what school. If you don't know, then it's whatever. Are you getting this? Yeah, we're getting this, Montana. You shut up with the John Jones stuff. Yeah, I heard you're going to have to be the next UFC champion here shortly, from what I hear.
I would like to see Montana get into fighting like that, like UFC.
I begged that human too. I begged him to. I said, dude, you're going to kill somebody if you drop weight. I just know you. But he won't listen to me. He wants to go work up on the hill and shoot lima beans up hillsides. I don't know what he does. But pipeline or something. I don't know. He could have been fighting in UFC, but he wouldn't listen to his brother-in-law. So what do I know?
I'm proud. But I would train him. I would be the one training him. I would help him.
I was wanting to train him too. I was like, dude, let's do this. I said, I can be the big guy you can go against. I'll roll on top of you and see if you can do anything. But anyway, so anyway, soccer, extremely cardiovascular sport. I will say that. Why doesn't Magoffin County have this sport? These girls were in insane shape. Let me tell you, they was all sticks. And these kids, and I give them credit. They was bumping into me like they was trying to bump into me, and I was like, you don't want to do that. I weigh like 270 pounds. You weigh like 80. It's not going to end well for you running into me. But they was tough. These girls was. So I was impressed. I can't wait till Billy gets going. Like he's actually getting the hang of it. So I don't know why I guess there's nowhere to play it.
We've got turf field, so we could put the lines on the soccer or on the football field like Johnson Central has. That's where they play their soccer games, is their football field.
Yeah.
But I don't think that we have enough student athletes that would be.
Well, I think you're supposed to put 11, so that's quite a field.
You know, we in football we will probably. I'm going to estimate. I'm not going to say for sure because I don't know. We will probably dress about 42 players this year. So
Magoffin County, for the most part, it's always kind of been a basketball school, correct? Like, it's kind of always, but we suck at basketball, which we've got a lot better. Mostly, we've always been basketball. Football's always struggled. Football's kind of always struggled. Baseball, I cannot believe baseball's picking up, so that's great to hear. It really is.
Let me tell you something. I'm telling you, our football team is going to impress a whole lot of people this year, I think.
I hope so. I wish the best for Magoffin County. I just hope to beat Johnson Central all the time. I hope there's Johnson Central people listening and they can suck it. That's all I can say.
Well, I live close to him, so I'm not going to say that.
Say it. Who cares? You ain't no Johnson Central fan. You ain't gonna hide it. I ain't saying nothing bad about the kids. I just don't like Johnson Central. I don't like the whole town. To be honest with you.
I respect their student athletes. They're students. And
yeah, I ain't saying nothing.
Do I like beating Johnson Central? Absolutely, because it's a district game. It's a rival game. I love beating them, but and I love beating them because they've had our number.
They've always beat us. Seems like.
But here lately, we've really come up and been able to hang with them, and I don't care what anybody says, and I will take this to my grave. When we played them over there in basketball this year, that game was taken from us. It wasn't because of the students. I have all the respect in the world for their student athletes. They done what they had to do to beat us, but they had a little help from a few referees.
Did they have a John Higgins on the team?
Well, his name's not John Higgins, and I'm not going to mention his name because I won't do that. I'm more respectful than that. But I lost all respect for that person because he really did take the game. We were up 18 points with 4 minutes to go in the ball game, and did we foul 3 of our top players out? Absolutely. But the fouls that he was calling on one end, he was letting go on their end, and that shouldn't be allowed. Yeah. Now, Johnson Central coaches and Johnson Central players took advantage of what he was doing, and they come back and beat us. I mean, the kids beat us. Their players beat us, but they had a little help. But I'm not going to take that win away from them. Should have been twice.
I got a fee show and a Cree Realtree hat. Hard. JCPville Town School. I'm not sure what Garlene is talking about. You know what she's talking about?
Who?
Garlena.
No, I have no clue. She's probably talking about something to do with Johnson Central.
I don't know what she's talking about. You can resend the message. I think you messed up somehow. But man, it's always been mountain sports, and it's been basketball. I mean, that's what I always grew up liking. Anyway, in Magoffin County.
Right.
They just thought they've never made the playoff to make the Sweet 16, so it's always kind of sucked.
Magoffin County started playing Russell at 5 o'clock today, so that game should be over soon.
Should be about over.
Yeah.
Free show and free Realtree hat. There you go. I don't know what that means, but there you go. Garlena Joseph says free show and free Realtree hat. I guess contact her. I don't know. Is that what you're saying?
Magoffin County comes in with a record of 10-3 overall, 7-3 in the region.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Amy informed me about the hat, the free hat. If you want a free hat, it's a Realtree hat. You can contact Garlena Joseph. She has the hat. There you go, folks. There's our giveaway. First person to messenger gets a free hat. I guess I don't know if she'll stand by it. There you go, free Realtree hat. Contact Garlena and Lovely Joseph. She'll give you a free hat. I ain't saying where it come from. I don't know, but she has it.
Magoffin County got beat at Johnson Central 9-4. Magoffin County has lost to Paintsville 1-3 at Paintsville. I don't think we have lost a home game this year. Knock on wood. Magoffin County is undefeated at home.
So Jason points out something, which Jason wants to be on the show one day, so we'll have to work out something, me, you, and him one day. I definitely knows he will have some stories to tell us about basketball. So he was a pretty big star back in the day. I don't know if do you know Jason back?
Oh yeah, tell him he needs to get me some refereeing gigs. I need to make a little money.
There you go. But anyway, he points out that Austin Collins has threw 2 no-hitters. And I was reading that. It's insane. I wonder when the Sayersville Independent's going to pick us up, because we read that constantly, and that's where I get half my information about Magoffin County. We just need to make a show all together, and it's sponsored by Sayersville Independent. I'm just throwing that out there.
We're doing really well. He's thrown 2 that I know of, like Jason said, yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to work out something with Jason, get him on here. I remember back in the day he was wanting to kind of do a radio show or something anyway, I think. Is that right?
Yeah.
I remember him talking about it, but I'd definitely love to get all together and talk. So go ahead.
Listen to this record though. Pikeville comes in with a record of 20-1. They have been beat one time by Pike County Central, 5-4.
Jeez.
Crazy.
I hope. Yes, that's correct. I'm dying to do one. There we go. Well, we'll have to talk during the week or something, and maybe next weekend or something. Yeah. Well, Jonathan, you're doing okay, ain't you? Let's talk about your week off. I needed a week off anyway from doing after my stupid soundboard blew up. I was kind of like, oh God, I hate life right now. But you're okay, ain't you? I mean, I'm sure everybody out there might be concerned. I don't know if you want to bring that up here or what. If you don't, that's fine.
I'm doing a lot better. I had to be put in the hospital. My kidneys were acting up on me, and it got a little bit dangerous.
I know a lot of people care about you and stuff, and I just want to address that. Where I hope you always do good. I worry about you all the time. I know half of our viewership worries about you too, so just good to have you back. Hope you stay healthy.
Same
time of day, I'm there. All right, well, we got Jason on the line one of these days, so we'll work out. We'll talk about it, and if you can figure out a good time, if can't keep that man down, that's right. Can't keep you down, can they? But tell us good. We'll work out a time or something. If 8 o'clock works for everybody again, then we'll just do 8 o'clock Saturday.
That'll work. The doctor wanted to admit me because my levels were a little bit higher. They were kind of on the dangerous end, but we got them back down within about 2 days. So, and that's typical for me. That happens a lot because of my kidneys. But I'm doing well, and I'm feeling a whole lot better than what I even did way before I was sick. So,
I remember you messaged me. You saying you felt like a new man. I was like, well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, definitely.
I need the same shot. Would they give you some steroids?
Trust me, you do not want the IV that I had. I had vein
the worst IV is whenever you get put in your hand.
That's where mine was.
Oh man, they are the worst IVs. I cannot stand them.
Yeah, well, doctor, that's what that was.
Yeah, the IVs in the hand is the worst. It is by far the worst.
I was poked 10 times in 5 days.
But let's hope Magoffin County keeps doing well. I hope they keep throwing the more hitters. I hope they throw a perfect game. What's with the no hitters? But then are they purposely walking somebody? I think didn't they purposely walk somebody, and that's why it wasn't a perfect game.
We have done that, I think, but I don't think that's why it was
why it wasn't a perfect game.
Yeah, I don't think that's why it wasn't a perfect game. But I think we have done that, but we don't do that.
Who's hit the most home runs? Do you know? Has anybody hit a home run?
Not that I've seen. We've scored a lot, but not that I've seen personally.
I forgot about Kentucky baseball is doing good right now. We got Magoffin County baseball and Kentucky baseball doing awesome right now in 2017. The world's going to end at the end of this year. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? I don't understand. I'll end with one story about baseball. I don't know if I've ever told this story. It's about Coach Gibson. Have I told this story to you? Do you remember?
No, I don't think you have.
So, anyway, we're practicing, and we've lost a bunch of games. And Coach Gibson, he is furious, and we're practicing in the gym. I think we're like doing hitting drills or something, and he's absolutely throwing fit. He's kicking and literally kicking. Like he's kicking and screaming, and all of a sudden we're all like scared to death, like he's gonna kill us. But then then all of a sudden his shoe flies off. It goes straight into the rafters, and he's in mid kick. It flew off in there, and we're all just sitting there like his shoe just flew off in our minds, and all of a sudden he just catches it midair, and we all just start busting laughing. So that's my story to end. Kind of funny.
That is pretty funny. I've seen a lot of coaches mad, so I can relate to a little bit of that. But
I'm sure he probably don't appreciate me telling that story, but it's still funny. But yeah, it was hilarious. He caught that shoe mid-flight, and we all just started busting, dying laughing. So
it's been a while, so I'm sure he don't know.
I don't even know. Does he even teach at high school anymore? I know he teaches somewhere else, doesn't he? I don't know. But but yeah, Coach Gibson, I'll never forget that. We was all just sitting there like he's going to murder us. And his shoe just flies off in there and he catches it, and we just all start dying laughing. So it was a funny story anyway. But guys, tune in next Saturday, 8 o'clock. We'll try to get Jason in on this fun action. Maybe get some more viewers this time. This viewership's lacking. What's going on with that?
But I'm telling you, within about 2 hours, go back.
They don't want to watch. They'll watch it later. Then they'll message you. They won't message me. You can message me too, folks. I don't care. I know Jonathan. He's funner and better looking than me, I guess. So
I don't know about that,
but you guys follow J&J Sports Show. This will be up on YouTube probably tomorrow. I'll do some editing. I got to do some more editing. There was actually a car show in Winchester today. I have lots of footage from it. So I'll put that on there, and it'll be under the Kentucky Nerd stuff, though. But you guys follow J&J Sports Show, the group, and I guess that concludes it for today. We went over our 30 minutes, but we started getting viewers, so
we appreciate
we'll work out something with Jason. Go Hornets, go Kentucky basketball, come back Hamidou, or see you on the way out. Who cares about you? All right, guys. That's it. Later. All right. We are